We are up to episode 12 of the Master Plan series. So in this episode, I've got an update on my Kentucky bluegrass renovation, both areas, and then also some cleanup work to do on that in-ground irrigation system. Let's go! I'm at my local material yard here first thing in the morning again to pick up some screen topsoil because all of the trenching for my in-ground irrigation system is in bad shape, the stuff that is on hillsides or slopes. So the humdrum continues. Like I said, it's not all rock and roll throwing down Kentucky bluegrass seed. There's plenty of tedious hard work, but we're gonna get it done bite by bite. By far the worst part of this in-ground irrigation project was the trenching. You can see this is on a slope here, and I showed this before. This whole trench, all of the dirt that I filled in originally washed down there after the big rain. So what I did is I got a trailer full of dirt and just filled it back in with that instead of, it's almost impossible to get that pile of dirt down there back up in this trench. So I'm just going along fixing that stuff. You can see on this slope a similar thing happened, but not nearly as bad. That trench over here was basically cleaned out completely, which is pretty wild. So anyway, I got more to do here. I think I said it before, this trenching is the gift that keeps on giving, and not in a good way. So anyway, definite got to stay on it to keep it nice. The first time didn't work. I got torrential rain. So anyway, that's what it is. Humdrum. All right, I finally finished unloading my dirt and repairing my trenches. I think I will actually cry if these things wash out again. We're well into September here, past what normal thunderstorms, big rains we get. Normally it's just kind of fall weather. We get some drizzle and a nice steady rain, but no downpour. So fingers crossed that maintains. I threw some Scott's Sun and Shade grass seed in there because it was on sale, and it has a lot of perennial ryegrass in there, which should germinate within a couple days here. So I get some roots in there and prevent any of that erosion from occurring. So in the future, I may even in this area kill this off and do a full Kentucky bluegrass. But right now the key is stopping erosion. That bluegrass just takes so long to germinate and get its roots down. I need something quicker, and so the ryegrass it is. There is a little bluegrass in that seed, but biggest amount is some perennial rye. So that's what I need here. Thankfully, the humdrum of repairing these trenches is hopefully over. I hope. Adios. Here we've got an update on one of the areas here I expanded with the Kentucky Blue renovation. You can see the old grass has died off fully, and I went a little thinner with the sand, but it's holding on good so far. I don't have any germination yet. It's been 5 days since I threw the seed down. I got the sand on top of it and leveled it. Over there's the other area I did, kind of along the cul-de-sac. Same situation there. The grass has fully died off, the old grass, but no germination yet, which is expected. Minimum is 6 to 14 days for the bluegrass seed. But you can see here, this is the line. This is the new part I did. This was the one I did. I think it's been 16 to 18 days now, and you can see I'm getting pretty good germination. It's spotty, but even in these spots here, I've got germination. So you can see this is one of the thicker areas. Still, I've got little sprouts there pushing up through the sand. That was one of the reasons I chose to use sand, is because some of these areas got pretty deep in the leveling process, and it's loose enough where those little guys can pop up through there. The most interesting piece of this Kentucky Blue renovation is something new for me. You can see this area. It almost looks like it's stained green. And from what I've observed, it does that just before the little seedlings pop up like that. It's interesting. It's actually staining that sand green before they pop up. So things are looking pretty good here. You can see pretty good stand. Trying to be patient, and hopefully this will be full of bluegrass soon. Forgot to show this in previous episodes, but I uncovered this stone when I was trenching for my irrigation system. I saw it roll out of the trench, and immediately it looked different than anything I've seen. It's highly polished, and at first it looked like a potato, but once I cleaned it off and looked at it, it looked more like an egg. And I did some Googling on what the heck this could be. So I've got two possibilities. One, that it's a human-made or human-polished stone to resemble an egg that they would deposit in a chicken's nesting box to try to induce them to lay more eggs, or lay eggs, start laying eggs in that nesting box. Or it's nature polished it in a stream somewhere. A glacier picked it up during the last ice age and deposited it here. Now the glacial piece is plausible because this is a glacial ridge made during the last ice age. There's a lot of boulders and stuff here that were deposited. Now the one thing that makes me scratch my head there is this is a one of a kind that I've found on this property. Nothing else is this polished, so interesting there. There was farms in the area, I know that. I found barbed wire kind of in tree lines, things like that. But it's been at least 75 years, I think, since a farm has been operating here, but could be one of those. But if any of you guys out there know what the heck this is or have some suggestions, put them in the comments. I'm interested to hear what this could possibly be. Adios.